Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Cutting Rocks, where I cut through rocks and fossils I find on the western shore of Lake Michigan, see what spills out. Today we're going to look at some stuff from the eastern shore of Lake Michigan again, from that viewer that sent me the rocks a few weeks ago. I'm going to take 6 of the rocks that I think are the super interesting out of that bunch that he sent me and cut them open and see what we get. So the first one is this little nodule. You can see it's got some kind of banding or something in it. It's got a couple little micro pockets. And it's got like a weird eye like right there. So I don't know which way I'm gonna go. I think I wanna go against the grain. So I think I'm gonna go right through the middle of that eye, cut it open. This is just a really cool fossil soup with tons of little pieces in it. So I'm gonna try to get right down the middle. This is just a weird piece of quartz. I'm not sure if it's something different. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay together. You know, I don't know if this is solid, like mud or just mudstone in there, but I'm gonna try to get big faces, go right down the middle, hope for the best. This one just very much looks like the outside of a geode to me. It probably isn't. It's probably just a conglomerate, and then, you know, the host, like, got weathered out, but we're gonna cut through it, see if there's anything cool inside. Maybe it'll be cool either way. This is a very cool banded piece of chert, I believe, maybe mudstone, siltstone, but I think chert. It's just very cool looking, so I'm gonna prospect this one for slabs and just go right down the middle that way, see what we got in the middle. And then lastly, we have the craziest one that I think he sent me. This is just a really, really crazy banded chert, I think. You know, I don't know about those bands right there. They look pretty clear in between, but I'm not sure. But then you got this side, which is also just crazy swirls and banding. So what I want to do is I want to go right down the middle right here, so then even if there's nothing in the middle, I still have both of these outside pieces that I can do stuff with. So let's get the 10-inch high-tech slab saw set up. We'll use the thin centered blade and we'll get cutting. Okay, so through that first little nodule, like I said, I went right through the middle of that eye because it was just against the grain. So let's see if we got anything. I'm not sure. It could just be like a quartzite. There's some red in there though, so that's really cool. And actually a little micro pocket right there. I'll have to get a close-up of that at the end. So yeah, that's probably the other end of the pocket right there. So there is a little cold water pocket in there maybe. Could be a regular agate pocket, I don't know, we'll have to zoom in after. But still looks really cool. All that yellow is just staining on the outside, you can see. But there is some cool layering. Not sure what it is. It looks kind of quartzite to me, or like sandstony quartzite maybe. But I'd say it's still really cool. So 1 for 1, on to number 2. Alright, so I did get right down the middle of that fossil soup. Should be as full as it is on the outside on the inside, just hopefully there's some more circle bits. Oh, yes, that is exactly what I wanted. So now I'm going to polish this up, and all of that white's going to pop. Look at all those in there. All the different, like, rectangles, and you can see some bunch of crinoid pieces. Both sides really, really, really good. So that's probably one of the best fossil soups I've opened up ever. With all that contrast in there. So both of these will get shined up for sure. All right, 2 for 2. On to number 3. Alright, so through that super quartzy one, definitely quartzy because it's very, very crystally here. Ooh, there might be a pocket in there. Maybe not, it could just be the sound from right there. Oh, look at that. Really cool quartz anyway. There was one little pocket in it right there. That's what we were hearing. but just a solid quartz, but I might be able to polish it up and get some of that real sharp detail out of there maybe. It's pretty clear, a little milky, but really cool. You know, you can't really find really good white quartz that isn't stained with all sorts of junk in there, so this is a nice white one. All right, on to the next one. Alright, so let's see if this thing was geode. Ooh, it might actually be. I hear some pocket in there. Oh, one tiny little pocket right in the middle again. But still really cool. It's got that darker white around the edges. One little pocket right in the middle. So technically it was a little geode from Lake Michigan. That's crazy. Even the outside looked like it. Not a big one, but still really cool. So I'll have to keep that one and polish it up too, just because it's from Lake Michigan. All right, on to the next. Whew, okay, so that one went a little wonky on me. I had to spin it, but hopefully we don't have too much blade burn. Let's see what we got. Oh, what the heck is that? That's kind of crazy. I have no idea what that is. But I'm definitely gonna have to get some slabs off of it. Is it just mudstone maybe? But it was way too hard to be mudstone. Like it was a hard cut for sure. That's like bleeding in there. That is awesome. So I'm definitely gonna get at least one more slab off of this just to see what I can get and then keep these ends, but weird. That is just a weird thing. Actually, maybe I will try to just get one more slab off right now and see if that goes through the whole thing. Let's do it. All right, so let's see if that goes all the way through. Oh, it does. What is that? That is just crazy. And had a chip off there. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's really cool with that pattern in there. So I'm gonna have to salvage all these pieces for sure. I'll probably do both of these ends. Like, you know, make a set of eyes or something, polish them both. And then do something with this slab for sure. So, whew. So that is not what I was expecting inside of that one for sure. But definitely a win. All right, on to that last crazy chert. Okay, so through that crazy swirly chert on the outside, let's see if it's on the inside. Oh, it was on the inside. That is really cool. Look at that. That's crazy. All those swirls. Let me get it washed off once. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Those bands right there are just, they seem different, but maybe they're just not. That side too, right there, just very crazy banding. And down in there, I'll definitely get some good close-ups of this one too. Really cool. I don't really have too many really crazy shirts like this, so. Alright, so if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some close-ups at the end. Thanks again for Jim for sending me all these, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.